we're going to jump right into our first tune, which just so happens to be Freedom by Bethel? No, Jesus Culture. I was going to say same difference, but there are differences. So, but anyways, as we scroll over to our good old Dropbox, you're going to see the original is in G. We do it in F. And so as I open this bad boy up, bam, 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 I'm going to close, or not close, make this a little smaller. But yeah, the first thing that jumped out at me is the fact that these first four chords, 6 minor, 4, 1 to the 3 minor, are actually the chords of a song called Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay, which is so funny and ironic. Just because a lot of times in worship and or the music industry in general, if you get influenced by a certain song, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to use it in some way, shape, or form in your own music. And this one not only takes on the chords, chord progression, but also kind of the sound, right? It's got a little bit more electronic vibe to it, other than that guitar line, right? Or piano. But for the most part, yeah, it's a cool thing to, pay respects to those that you listen to, especially in the secular world. But at the same time, you don't want to get too caught up in, I'm not gonna say plagiarizing, because there's a lot more that goes into plagiarizing. But yeah, so not a good, not a bad thing necessarily, but one thing that you could use to your advantage if you were to pick out things from Sky Full of Stars from Coldplay and incorporate it into the worship. I mean, that's kind of fun. I don't think they would do it vice versa, because why would they? But yeah. So other than that, it says don't remember it going back into the song at the end. So yeah, so you'll notice when we look at the chart, straightforward format: intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Then we do the bridge: chains will fall, prisons shake at the sound of Jesus' name. And then it goes do 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 do. Back in the chorus: Spirit of the Lord is there is freedom, there is freedom. Back to the intro, do 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 do. And then it ends, right? Well, yeah, I don't think I've ever gone back into it as far as worship goes, unless it was something organic that happened, or the pastor came up and was like, let's sing that again, but in the record they go back into the pre-chorus, which just happens to be run into wide open spaces. I know I'm changing keys as I'm singing all these things, so I apologize. But yeah, back into the chorus and then end. So just in case you feel led to play it like the record, just know that that's what they do. I don't think I remember anything being different in that regard, being different as far as the pre-chorus, the chorus being different chords or melodies or drum parts. So, but if you catch anything, and once again, you feel like incorporating that into the original normal version, cool. But if not, no worries. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy that jumped out at me. I'm looking at the writers now. Yeah, no one's really jumping out at me, but yeah, pretty straightforward.